Hello, welcome back to a brand new episode of Finn React. Michael here. Today we are continuing down with the Mortal Kombat endings. Last time we did Mortal Kombat 1, and now we're actually going backwards again to Mortal Kombat X. Mortal Kombat X was actually one of my favorite games when it came out. Very excited about the outcome of the game. I love the story mode. I love the new character development. I wish they did that more with Mortal Kombat. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to get that with Mortal Kombat 2. But, on the plus side, as much as he was a pain in the ass, Shinnok was defeated the second time, he did leave us some good endings. So we're actually looking at all the endings, which is the DLCs, the XL, and all that stuff. Basically, we're watching it all. And pretty much after this, we'll probably do Mortal Kombat 9. And that's pretty much it, because the rest of the endings of these games didn't really have any endings. They just had text of what happens, and I really don't give a shit. I like these kind of endings, so you know what? Let's do this.
Leatherface had cut down the old man in a strange outfit.
Oh, the concept is still the same. Thumbs up for good ending, thumbs down for bad ending.
Now that he was dead, the pretty yellow-haired gum-chewing girl would notice Leatherface.
Gum-chewing girl?
Putting on his fanciest mask, Leatherface found the army camp where the pretty girl could be found most days.
Huh?
He had to cut through a few guards.
Is he talking about Cassie?
Friends to get to her, but it was worth it. He pulled out the old man's face, which he'd saved for the girl as a present.
No, not Cassie.
The girl didn't want the present, and she wasn't being nice.
Well, it's Cassie.
Leatherface chopped her into tiny pieces for Drayton to use in his chili. He then took off his mask and set to work on the girl's face. She wasn't going to be his girlfriend. She could be his in other ways.
Thumbs down for messing with my girl. Cassie's one of my favorite characters. How dare you? I wonder what she tastes like in chili. Why did I have that thought? I don't know. Why?
The alien tore through Shinnok's flesh, reducing him to a bloody pulp. The creature then returned to its nest.
Take away, reptile.
It continued to venture forth looking for suitable hosts for use in establishing a new hive. The alien found more than a few intriguing species and dragged them back to its lair. Once a queen had been spawned, the alien's new hive multiplied quickly and spread unchecked throughout the realm. Emperor Kotal Khan attempted to save Outworld in a desperate final attack on the alien's main nesting ground. The attack failed. Outworld belonged to the aliens.
Okay, that's actually kind of... These things are actually going by really fast for some reason, and I do enjoy that, so that's actually kind of cool just to have that concept.
After destroying Shinnok, Triborg turned his attention to the Special Forces.
Killing off my girl again.
Fought valiantly, but their human weaknesses led to their inevitable defeat.
Shocking.
Now with access to the SF computer network, Triborg used it to interface with the Lin Kuei storage drives from which he was spawned. He saved the brainwave data of dozens of his Lin Kuei brothers and sisters to the SF servers. The SF laboratories provided the materials necessary for Triborg to create cybernetic bodies for each one. Soon the downloads were complete. The Cyber Lin Kuei had been reformed. But because Sub-Zero had forever sullied the clan's name, Triborg decided to begin anew. He would henceforth be known as the leader of the deadliest clan in all the realms, the Takunin.
Takunin. That's an interesting name. I'll give it a thumbs up. I think it was nice because it did bring a concept into Mortal Kombat 11 when we had the whole stopping the cybernetic initiation stuff. So it's kind of cool in the same way, but I give it a thumbs up so far.
Having learned that Outworld was now protected by the Mortal Kombat tournament, Bo Raicho returned to defend his homeworld. He was no friend of Kotal Khan.
Shocking.
No realm deserved subjugation. Bo Raicho began training Outworld warriors for the fight to come. With Bo' Rai Cho's fighting skills and leadership, Outworld repelled the Earth Realm aggressors. His former friend Raiden had been denied.
Baracho went evil? He was Raiden's best friend, drunk best friend, and trained Liu Kang and Kung Lao. He basically said, I'm going heel, and basically, thumbs down, he betrayed his best friend. Who would like to actually see Baracho come back from Mortal Kombat 2? I don't. I liked Madame Bo way better.
This world called Earth produced many worthy opponents.
Ah, the Predator.
Which made for excellent sport. Some possessed a power
Well, there's Johnny.
unknown to the
And Sub-Zero.
race,
And
sorcery.
Fujin.
The Predator sought to harness this new power for use in his conquests. He analyzed a trophy from a recent battle and eventually discovered its secrets. With the power of sorcery,
Oh.
Predator was unstoppable and decimated.
Yep, Goro got
the world
fucked.
Single-handedly.
Is that why Goro was dead in the Mortal Kombat 11 game? I'm just kidding. Never happened. Be kind of cool to actually that was the real reason.
He had become the apex predator.
Not Randy Orton, though. Thumbs up for that one. I wouldn't like to see him come back, but it would be kind of cool, the concept of having like a crossover between Predator, Alien, and Mortal Kombat. That would actually be kind of cool. And all revolves around the amulet.
Like Scorpion,
Jason
Voorhees was a revenant. A vengeful spirit returned to life.
True.
Hundreds had fallen victim to his bloodlust.
True.
Liu Kang, now ruler of the Netherrealm, took notice. An immortal killer like Jason would be useful in his plans for conquest.
He ain't mother.
He drew Jason into the Netherrealm and offered him an endless bounty of slaughter.
Liu Kang, you should have learned the first lesson the first time. Jason only responds to mother, and you ain't mother.
In return for his allegiance, Jason's simple reply was to destroy Liu Kang.
No shit. Could you imagine Jason Voorhees, like, ruler of the Netherrealm and all that stuff? He doesn't need to have to talk. He just basically has to destroy you. Now I'm kind of curious with the whole new, like, concept of bringing the horror genre. So Scream was the last one they brought. There's only kind of one person left I would like to see in the next Mortal Kombat 2 in the horror genre. I would like to see Michael Myers. That would be a very cool concept to have him in the game. I would say Candyman. Candyman would be a great character to have in that game. And then finally, I would have to say Jigsaw, because Jigsaw, I think, would be awesome to have in Mortal Kombat. And just his fatalities are just the famous, like, the reverse bear trap fatality, and something else that was kind of memorable. I mean, there's so many for those traps, but those are my 3 predictions, I would say, for the horror genre. Tremor.
Standing over Shinnok, Tremor reveled in his power. Much had changed since the Black Dragon's excursion to the Dream Realm. Kano had sent Tremor's team there to retrieve a psych bomb to be used in Kano's theft of Shinnok's amulet. Exposure to that realm had increased Tremor's power and expanded his mind. He would evolve into an Earth Elemental, a demigod whose power would rival that of Raiden and Fujin.
That'd be cool. Thumbs up. Now, here's the thing. I don't really know much about Tremor. Tremor, to me, was very much of a character everyone hyped to say, he should come to Mortal Kombat. We like to play about him. I had zero idea until I realized that the first game he actually appeared was Mortal Kombat Special Forces, the Jax game that was rated fucking terrible. But Tremor, to me, I was gonna say, Basically to power Earth. I mean, if you'd like to see him back, I mean, that's people's opinions. I think it's lame, but carry on. Tanya, we'll put it on ya.
With Melina executed, Tanya's dreams of a free Edenia seemed dead as well.
Shocking.
She and the other rebels were fugitives from Kotal Khan's justice.
Pretty much.
Her fellow Edenian, Rain, had proved a powerful ally and a satisfactory consort, but he had become useless to her. In exchange for leniency, Tanya informed the Khan of Rain's whereabouts.
Heal!
Imprisoned, but alive, Tanya's plotting began anew.
Thumbs up for that one, but I have a question about that. Technically, Rain has the power of water. Couldn't he just disperse the water, basically? I'm just asking this. It doesn't make any sense. He's water elemental. He's getting lit on fire. Wouldn't he just, like, put a water bubble right in front of it and disperse the fire? I don't know. Must be something with, Kotal Khan being the sun god, but who knows? Thumbs up. Scorpion.
Remorse for his role in resurrecting Shinnok weighed heavily upon Scorpion's soul. His desire for vengeance had brought Earthrealm to the brink of destruction. Scorpion offered to
Harakiri
to atone for his offense.
Deception.
But Raiden suggested a more productive alternative. Instead of death, Raiden sentenced Scorpion to life. He imbued Scorpion with a small portion of the Jinsei's power, linking him to Earthrealm's essence. Scorpion and his Shirai Ryu clan would protect the Jinsei and Earthrealm forever.
I give that a good one. I like it. Thumbs up.
Grandmaster Sub-Zero knew his Lin Kuei clan would need more than martial arts to stave off future threats to Earthrealm.
So?
In the frozen reaches of Outworld, he found the answer.
Dragons.
A female frost dragon with a clutch of eggs. With his ability to freeze, Sub-Zero hatched the Dragonlings. They accepted their Lin Kuei masters and their training as combat mounts. With a force of dragon riders, the Lin Kuei's ferocity became legend. None dared risk conflict with Earthrealm.
That's interesting. I kind of like it. I do like it a lot. I kind of would hope... this is the one kind of fatality I would like to see in the new Mortal Kombat 2 game. If there was dragons in Mortal Kombat X, can we have a fatality where, like, Sub-Zero is riding on a dragon and dragon bites the head off and basically freezes it to death right after? That'd be kind of cool. Takeda. I'm still pushing for Takeda to be back in Mortal Kombat 2.
His father set out to find his mother's killer.
Yeah, we all know the answer to that one.
Clan.
Knew that one.
Special Forces tech enabled Takeda to locate the clan's base and disguise himself and Kenshi as they infiltrated their ranks. Deep within the mountain stronghold, Takeda
the dragon.
An actual dragon, a prisoner of the clan.
Yes.
The creature used its magic to divine the murderer's name.
Dagon.
Transport Takeda and Kenshi to a faraway cave. There they discovered a man encased in a stalagmite.
Taven.
The dragon had said this man would also...
Okay, comment below, guys. Was Mortal Kombat Armageddon a good game? 1 yes, 2 no. It was a fucking terrible game.
Reason to confront Su Chin's killer.
Oh yeah, this is done by MK Fire and Ice.
Free him.
Who are you? We already know who that is.
Exhausted by her ordeals, Sonya slipped into a deep sleep. And
07.
Kano held Jax and Cassie hostage. He made Sonya choose who would live and who would die. Seeing no way to free them both, she chose Cassie and screamed as Kano killed Jax before her eyes.
Shocking.
Still screaming, She was awoken by Johnny. He had horrific news. Jax was dead by an assassin's bullet.
And we all know who that was. You know, I will have to say they really did a shit way with, when it came to Sonya. Basically, they killed her off in MK11. They want to bring her back. They brought her back as a cameo fighter. I mean, the only really kind of appearance you got with her was when she was fused with Kano. But to me, I think is like a disrespect slap in the face. I think that's the one character I would love to see come back from Mortal Kombat 2 is Sonya.
Earthrealm belonged to Shinnok. It became the staging area from which he would finish his war on...
Oh, I do give that one a thumbs up. So Takeda thumbs up because it kind of forms with the Mortal Kombat world. Sonya thumbs up. I think I'm caught up.
Elder Gods, which began eons ago. The Elder Gods had lied to the denizens of the realms. They were not individual beings, but
they're getting Thanos.
A greater collective known as the One Being.
Thanos.
Shinnok would merge the realms and awaken him. Whole once more, the One Being devoured the Elder Gods. Shinnok watched with satisfaction. This reality had finally come to an end.
In the villain aspect, that's actually a really cool ending. Basically, forget a black hole. Here's a god that basically is in a cloud that sucks everything away. Reptile. Okay, time for the concept of Reptile.
After Shinnok's defeat, Reptile was ordered to Earthrealm by Kotal Khan to assess the damage.
Shocking.
Such intel could prove useful in future conflicts. Stumbling upon a collapsed cavern, exposed during the crisis, Reptile was shocked to see raptors emerging from within. Unlike the rest of his race, these raptors had never left Earthrealm for the doomed realm of Zaterra, and thus had remained safe and hidden. Alone no more, Reptile vowed to remain with his rediscovered people and reclaim their Earthrealm homeland.
I give that one a thumbs down. It doesn't seem like a Reptile kind of story. It's just, hey, I found a bunch of my people. We're just going to be a clan now. Yeah, and what are you going to do after that? I don't know. Raiden.
After
why is he here?
Off Earthrealm's enemies,
oh, these are people in his past.
Raiden began to wonder if defense was the best path to peace.
Pretty much.
In a change of tactics, Raiden and the Shirai Ryu attacked Kotal Khan's armies before they could rebuild.
Cause why?
They decimated the Emperor's forces, leaving Outworld at their mercy. The victorious Raiden claimed dominion over Outworld. The first of many threats to Earthrealm had been removed.
I don't know, I still give that a thumbs down. I don't know if I'm a big fan of Evil Raiden. I feel like we never really got a good Evil Raiden. Quan Chi.
Quan Chi had long been a servant of Shinnok.
Yeah, he has.
His role in freeing him from imprisonment had not gone unnoticed by the Elder Gods. Shinnok was no longer a threat, but Quan Chi's actions had given rise to a new power.
The gods.
After much deliberation, the Elder Gods contrived a plan to rebalance this power before it grew further. Free will was burned from Quan Chi's soul and replaced with a single directive. He must kill Raiden.
Why? No, thumbs down. Why? What's the concept of it? Okay. The gods to look at me, my new power, kill Raiden. You know, not take over the world. Get more evil clan people. Take their soul. No, just kill Raiden. Why not? Get rid of him. Shite. Melina.
Exertion, Melina collapsed and felt her soul gliding through the ether.
After getting devoured by
She awoke in the
Devora.
incubation chamber. Nearby were countless others, each containing an exact copy of her.
Anyone else have a harem of just a dream of just a bunch of Melinas in their bed? No? Me? Carry on.
Melina found she could read each being's mind and they hers.
I can read their minds. They're hungry. I mean, seriously, if we look at this photo right now, guys, we have 3 Melinas right in front of us. All look the same, as sexy as hell. How am I the only one that has this dream of one day waking up to 3 Melinas in my bed? Or more. I don't care.
He realized the benefit of so many fierce warriors sharing one mind.
I mean, seriously, there's more. This is a dream come true.
As they plotted revenge on their enemies, the architect of the Melina's awakening laughed quietly.
Thumbs up, I love that. Liu Kang.
With Shinnok defeated, Liu Kang explored the Nether Realm, a world that, without Shinnok's controlling power, had descended into chaos. Liu Kang was no sorcerer or elder god, but his fighting skill was more than enough to beat Netherrealm's demons into submission.
Why not?
Liu Kang realized that Netherrealm was his for the taking, and that ruling appealed to him. He would assume Shinnok's throne and ponder the conquering of other realms.
I don't know, I find that thumbs down because I think the fact that we went from Liu Kang being good in every single game into Mortal Kombat X, and then he became his demon form, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, in real human form, he rules Netherrealm. And then after that, never talked about it, he became a god, basically. Zero to make no sense. Liu Kang would never be great as a bad guy. It just doesn't seem right. He would do it on vengeance, but he wouldn't do it based on, like, everything else. Kung Lao.
After Shinnok's defeat, Kung Lao found himself trapped in the Netherrealm. His
For some
soul
reason.
corrupted by Quan Chi's dark magic.
Because
There he would have remained but for the aid of his cousin Kung Jin. Together, their Shaolin strength repelled the evil sufficiently enough for Kung Lao to escape that dark realm and control his inner demons. Compromised but not lost, Kung Lao now exists as an agent of vengeance. He will show evil no mercy.
I'll give it a thumbs up.
For his role in saving Earthrealm, Kung Jin's family created a statue in his likeness for inclusion in Raiden's revered collection.
Lame.
But Kung Jin's thoughts were with one no longer accepted by his family, Kung Lao. Kung Jin set out to locate his cousin and found him in the Netherrealm. Raiden believed Kung Lao's tortured soul was forever trapped without Quan Chi's magic to free him. But Kung Jin knew the Shaolin were stronger than any sorcerer's spell. He vowed to help Kung Lao fight off the evil that had remade him.
Yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up on that one. I still say we need to get Kung Jin back in Mortal Kombat 2. But I think the concept of this is kind of weird because it's like, he basically took a statue, stopped by Raiden, wasn't accepted the fact that because he likes the same kinds of people, and then everyone else rejected him, even when he was going to Kung Lao. Kung Lao's magic is saying, yeah, eat a dick, kid. Basically now trying to get him out of the whole funk. Basically what it comes down to. So Wait, hold on a sec. Kung Jin is the youngest cousin of the Earthrealm hero Kung Lao. When Kung Lao was killed in the war against Outworld, Kung's family fortune took a turn for the worse. He journeyed to the U.S. and became a thief. Kind of. An encounter with Raiden changed Jing's outlook as he joined the Shaolin monks, now a member of Giant Cage. Yeah, okay, so doesn't explain a lot.
Kotal Khan returned to Outworld determined to rebuild his forces. But Raiden defeated him in a surprise attack and claimed dominion over Outworld.
That's true.
Desperate, the Emperor called upon the Elder Gods to aid in preserving his sovereignty. They granted his request, invoking the most sacred of contests.
Son.
Now, once every decade, Kotal Khan must enlist his greatest defenders to face Raiden's challengers in mortal combat.
I have to say, that's pretty much the greatest group that ever right now. Kotal Khan, Reptile, Ermac, Aaron Black, and Ferrotor. As much as Ferrotor was a shitty character, it fits well.
Kitana found herself walking the streets of a magnificent, shining city. This was Edenia, a realm freed from Outworld, and Kitana was its beautiful queen. This was the timeline unaltered by Raiden. Earthrealm had been destroyed by Shao Kahn, but Kitana had survived Armageddon and united the other realms.
One of my favorite outfits by Kitana.
Long-lasting peace was the result.
Yes.
Kitana awoke from this vision to find herself in the Nether Realm. She was not the
my
queen
girl,
of Edenia, but a revenant of hell, and she hated Raiden for it.
But that was his fault. First of all, please, for the love of God, bring back Jade for Mortal Kombat 2. I don't care. They're bringing her for the movie. They have to bring her for Mortal Kombat 2. Second of all, Kitana always had the best outfits. Some of them. Well, most of her outfits were pretty... I think the only outfit I didn't like by Kitana, it would have to be Deadly Alliance. Because I didn't like that purple outfit she was wearing. It was very, It didn't seem like Kitana until you got the alternate outfit. And then you got the classic Kitana sexiness. But Kitana always had a good outfit. I wish there was a tier list when it comes to costumes. But we'll figure that out another time. Okay, for this one, I kind of give it a thumbs up for Kitana. Because I think the ending was actually kind of creative. I think it's one of the few better endings I've seen from Kitana in a while, so... Kenshi.
Having defeated Shinnok,
follow up.
Kenshi joined Takeda on his quest to avenge his mother Su-Chin's murder. Their travels took them to a cave where he and Takeda freed a man, Taven, encased in a stalagmite.
Yeah, we know that one.
Kenshi told Taven that his brother, Dagon, was the founder of the Red Dragon Assassin Clan. Dagon had not only...
And when I think I realized that Rain, I think's mother is technically her. I'm trying to remember my things from Mortal Kombat 11 or 1. One of the two, but either way, they have a connection all somehow.
Murdered Su-Chin, but his and Taven's parents as well. Together,
yeah, that was screwed up.
Takeda and Taven
vengeance
to the Red Dragon base. Dagon fell victim to Kenshi's rage.
Fuck around and find out.
His murder had been avenged.
Exactly. F around and find out. Kano.
Kano had always been a survivor, but even he would one day succumb to fate. His ideals of ruthless terror would die with him, unless he could pass on his methods to a new generation.
How about that? I keep thinking about it. I don't know why, because I bring back the fact that they kind of just shit Jarek at the end of Mortal Kombat 4 on Jax's ending Who would actually like to see Jarek actually come back for this? Or even just have another spawn of, like, Kano be the new kind of character in Mortal Kombat? Because as I said, these alternate characters, these little supports that they do in the game, I didn't like that concept. I think it would be cool just to have, like, another spawn or descendant of the characters like that. Even though it's a new movie, I'm excited that the same actor's playing Kano. Perfectly fit.
Combat, weapons, high-tech sabotage, torture, all would be part of the curriculum. But before his students could learn his techniques, Kano would beat the weakness out of them.
Shocking.
They would understand or die trying. Kano's first pupil, his own son. Class was now in session.
That I did not even know he had a son. Who actually would want to have a son with Kano? Forget it. Not gonna ask. Thumbs up, though. Johnny
Cage's life had turned out to be stranger than any science fiction film.
Pretty much.
He knew the final scene was approaching. With Raiden's direction, Johnny was able to sail to Shang Tsung's abandoned island fortress, where his adventure had begun, to contemplate his future. Amid the rubble, Johnny found an ancient tome. Its pages revealed that Shang Tsung had unraveled the secret to Edenian long life. Johnny Cage's retirement would have to wait.
Vengeance on Shang Tsung, basically? So, would he just get the book so he can look young forever? Or is it just I don't know. Thumbs down.
After Shinnok's fall, the hospitalized Johnny Cage asked Jax to fill in as leader of his squad. Jax agreed. It was a chance to spend time with and protect Jackie,
his daughter.
Boarding their transport after a routine mission, Jax's greatest fears were realized as the mercenary Aaron Black sprung from the cargo bay and fired on the young heroes. Fortunately for Jackie and company, Jax's quick reflexes and bulletproof arms deflected the assassin's rounds. Jax quickly subdued Black, then slipped into shock as a red stain engulfed his chest.
So this is the concept of Sonya Blade's ending to the Mortal Kombat X. The fact that she got the news that he was killed by an assailant, even though he was protecting the other two. So it kind of worked out for both of them. I don't know why I keep doing this, and I'm waiting for someone to comment below 6-7. Can we not? If I do this, it's just because I feel like it. It's not because of 6-7.
After his incursion into Earthrealm, Kotal Khan had become a prime target of Special Forces surveillance. Jackie Briggs was assigned to monitor his activity. Jackie followed Kotal Khan to an equatorial jungle, where he entered a hidden pyramid. Inside, he retrieved a glowing crystal skull.
Which meant nothing.
Jackie attacked the Emperor and raced away with the object. Jackie was praised for her work, but couldn't help thinking her interference was what Kotal Khan had wanted all along.
Why? Thumbs down. There's no concept to know why we... Whose head was this, and why is it sticking out snakes like that? Goro.
The Shokan had become outcasts for refusing to aid either side in the Outworld Civil War.
They're the smartest people.
With the conflict over, Prince Goro decided to re-enter the political landscape.
Shocking.
Kotal Khan's armies were weak from years of battle. Alina's rebels were scattered. It was an easy matter for the Shokan to seize control. The newly crowned Emperor Goro had his rivals exterminated. No Ashtek, Kaitin, Edenian, or Tarkatan would usurp his throne.
Aw, Baraka! Oh, there's a lot of people. Holy crap. Thumbs up. I was going to say, I always wondered what to be the next person. I was gonna say, Mortal Kombat X, they decided to bring back Goro. MK11, not really anyone. In Mortal Kombat 1, I think Goro was a special character. Motaro was like a cameo assistant. So the only one I could think that's really left is Kintaro. Can we bring back Kintaro? Farah and Tor.
For many years, Farah and Tor were a symbiotic pair, as is natural with their species. But that bond was broken when Farah came of age and began the Great Transformation.
Is he going to become perfect?
Tor returned to the Tarkatan Wastes, where Farah began her metamorphosis.
I'm still going to say technically she's almost like a child. I don't know if her voice would be the same, so pass.
The process took an agonizing 3 outworld years, during which time Tor withered and died.
Surprise!
Now a brute, Farah will be chosen by a rider. A new symbiotic pairing will be forged, and new battles will be won.
Thumbs down. Aaron Black.
Nearly 150 years ago, Aaron Black had been hired by Shang Tsung to assassinate an Earthrealm warrior.
Which one?
In return, Shang had slowed Black's aging process. He could therefore afford to be patient.
He didn't even say which one. He just said, kill an Earthrealm warrior. I don't know, there's a bunch of them. Do you have a name? No. Just kill them. Okay.
If an employer wanted someone dead, they would be in time. A team of young Earthrealm warriors had caused Aaron Black's current employer, Kotal Khan, much inconvenience. With the patience of a viper, Black eliminated them all.
So I still think thumbs down for it. I think the concept is still a mismatch of who was actually that Shang Tsung wanted dead. It didn't really give a name. But it was like, okay, he's in the past. No one cares. I look young. Kotal Khan's, I'll go kill a bunch of kids. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Ermac. I think when it comes to it, I like to see Aaron Black actually come back from Mortal Kombat 2. I mean, I think Aaron Black, they kind of did a little bit of Aaron Black in MK11, but I feel like there's more to Aaron Black that we don't understand. Like, if the game concept in last game was to go back into the past and all that stuff, we should see, like, at least what Aaron Black came from and where he was till now. He would have been great in MK1 if he's actually a playable character, but unfortunately they didn't. Another character I'd like to see come back in the series.
Alone once more, Ermac
Screw my boy again, guys.
Shao Kahn's old fortress, searching for the source of a faint voice calling to him.
Quan Chi.
Suddenly, a wisp of dust brushed his chest, wrenching free one of his many souls. The dust took the form of a man who began to consume soul after soul.
Shang Tsung?
As the weakened Ermac stared helplessly, he recognized the mysterious figure.
I think we all do.
Shang Tsung, returned from death.
I do like it. I think would have been more better. I think in conceptual wise, you know, I think Shang Tsung basically said, hold my beer, basically, to Aaron Ermac, and basically sucked the soul out of him. But, I don't know, it's like, they always make Ermac, I keep saying Aaron Black because it was in the last one. Ermac always seemed like the bad guy, and he ends up being a good guy. For the conceptual wise, I just think the problem is that he really plays well as a good character instead of a bad character. Devora. No one likes you.
Devora's ultimate plan was not to destroy Shinnok,
But torture
to
him.
enslave him. She implanted larvae, her young, in his body to gestate.
Sounds tasty.
Having consumed the godlike power of their immortal host,
Ugh.
Deborah's offspring were unlike any Chitin ever born.
Pass.
As they matured, they spread like locusts throughout the realms.
No one likes locusts.
Her army of Chitin super drones brought glory to Deborah, their beloved queen, and destruction to all.
Yeah, terrible. Pass. Cassie.
Cassie Cage's impressive victory over Shinnok led Raiden to give her a new important task: hunting down a soul stealer. Cassie did not have to be told that the suspect could be a resurrected Shang Tsung.
We knew that.
Having tracked him from the site of his last known assault, Cassie confronted the withered.
How about
old
deception
man.
on this one?
He fought desperately but was ultimately defeated. As the old man lay dying before her, Cassie asked his name.
Shujinko.
With a mixture of sadness and relief, he whispered, Shujinko.
Okay, there's no more after that one. I like the style of the MK endings. I think they were actually kind of cool. The one thing, Cassie Cage, I think it's a thumbs up. I like to see Shujinko actually come back as a playable, like you could play him character. As much as I want to say, I do want Cassie, and I will promote Cassie until she comes back from Mortal Kombat 2. But overall, I think these were a lot better because I felt like, you know, they fit well with some of these characters. Some of them were kind of bad. Some of them were kind of good. There were some that were great. But overall, I think after that, it's just work what we got. So pretty much that wraps up this episode, guys. If you want me to react to more stuff or other video games endings, let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This is Michael, signing out.